people, this is Huey Freeman here for the last level of Mega Man X5. We're doing this one with the Ultimate Armor, and well, I'm going to try to be a little careful here to reserve energy for the bosses. I forget how this level goes exactly. Yeah, I'm going to use the Ultimate Armor. I'm going to try not to abuse it, unless either A, time is just of the essence, or B, well, just a matter of the bosses just not being that difficult and I'm just trying to save time. Because you're going to see how much life they gave the bosses, which is a ridiculous amount. And I feel like that, combined with the fact that I only have a Buster, kind of makes up for it, or balances each other out. So first will be... who's it going to be? Matrix. Or Matrix, depending on how you pronounce it. Now you see how large that life bar is? That's why I brought the Ultimate Armor into this. Well, since we didn't get to go through his level was the lava level. He's not too bad to fight. He's either stays stationary, hops around, or can breathe fire. Or lastly, he can try to ram you. But he gives you a pretty solid delay before he does any of these, so he's pretty predictable. But the way that floor looked, I always wondered if that kills you. But I've never been down there to find out. Well, that's one Robot Master, or actually Maverick, down. Only two of these guys actually ever give me problems. So I'm going to skip those two, but we're going to keep going in order for now. And this brings us to... wow, I really should have looked up the names. I think his name is Dark Dizzy. He gives you the Dark Hold, which is the Time Stopper weapon. But as a boss, he's pretty harmless. Especially if you have the charge shot that I do. Many of his attacks either deal with trying to ram into you, or throwing bats at you. The old expendable bats. Kind of like a Hornet Man, except for bats instead of hornets. Later on, I think he gets some better attacks, but for most of the fight, it's pretty simple. Yeah, there's not really much to say about this fight. It's actually kind of boring. Here we go. So, he'll throw sound waves at you, or I believe they're sound waves. He'll throw 3 of them, and then he'll try to activate his Time Stopper weapon, which I'm going to stop right here. I'm actually not sure what happened if he gets away with using his Time Stopper. I think I'll find out. Just to throw bats at me? Yeah, that's kind of sad. Yeah, this guy's kind of a good first Maverick to go after. He doesn't really have much of a threat, or pose much of a threat. probably at like the 5-minute mark, so I may need to speed this up. Something Glow, like Izzy Glow. All I remember is that each of the Mavericks have names that tie into Guns N' Roses for some odd reason. Yeah, this guy spends most of the level, or most of the fight, just traveling across screen. I feel a little underwhelmed by most of these by most of these Mavericks. Some Mavericks in the previous game posed pretty good challenges um, when it came to going Buster only. Yeah, I think I've lost patience for this guy. Let's just finish this. Come on. Yeah, but some of these previous ones used to pose nice challenges. Now there's only 2 in this game that I consider worth a threat. Going Buster only. And that would be the Skyver and Duff McWhalen, if only for his final stage of his life, where he tries to push you in the death spikes. Yeah, I'm not even going to try to remember what weapon this guy, or what this guy's name is. Oh, Squid Adler. Alright, I guess I did try to remember. This is the strategy I'd probably be employing if I was using the 4th armor. Just take advantage of the hovering ability. I mean, this guy isn't a bad fight. There's a lot going on here. But again, time's a wasting. This is definitely going to be more than one video. The funny part is some of these Mavericks were seemingly peaceful, and it looked as if Zero and X were coming in to bother them. So I can see why they want their revenge, but if I'm not going after them in their original stages, then I wonder why they'd be so ticked off. Story-wise, of course. This guy is Grizzly Slash. He is by far the easiest of the Mavericks in this game. He'll try to get you a couple of ways, either out of the ground to spike you, he'll come from the top to jump on you, or he will appear from the wall to slash at you. And that's because this fight goes into basically thirds. You saw the first third, this is the second third, and the last one he comes back out and shoots larger slices at you, I guess, larger crescents at you. but we're done with him. I think next is going to take us to Axel the Red. So let's get ready for that one.